Hey everyone, welcome back to another exciting episode of Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories. We're making our way back in, and we gotta find the next door that we need.
Yeah, we've gotta go all the way back to where we were. Don't you just feel great now? Doesn't that just make your whole day feel better? We wasted all that time on that, and we still haven't fixed it. Well, at least we have no problems in this game, on this system.
No. So guys, we, as of filming this right now, I can't imagine, I don't know, I shouldn't say anything, so I'm just gonna keep it vague.
The next game.
I'm gonna keep it vague. After completing Cat Quest, we started a new game, and we're already right out of the gate having some problems. So that's what we were dealing with.
Worst part is it recorded at 2 seconds of us in the beginning, and then when the actual game came on.
Yeah, when the game actually booted up, it was like no audio for you. So, yeah, sucks. But, you know where we're going?
Yeah, it's like all the way back.
Oh, I see.
And
Yeah. Gotcha. Oh my.
There's gotta be a better way to record.
Yeah.
Okay, no, that was the treasure room. I want one. Better way to record fucking voiceovers where it doesn't get rid of the whole.
I know, the whole audio. Yeah, there's gotta be a way.
We can never start a game like that, no matter what.
No.
And I don't want to go back and film 30 minutes worth. I'd rather film the first 10 minutes worth.
Yeah. Blue less than 3, and then the key.
A blue less than 3.
Any blue. And then might as well use another blue. That, blue 3.
And then
And that.
yeah, that was our only other alternative, is to film the whole 30 minutes again. But why would we do that? We could just record 10 minutes and explain what the hell happened.
Definitely.
I knew it was going to be problems.
There could have been a lot more problems, though, to tell you the truth, because for that system you need a special cable. Luckily, I was able to find the cable this morning, because I was getting ready to hook it up, and I'm like, wait a minute, this hooks up a special way, because it's a system, and can't be any other system. Nope, it's just this specific system needs a special cable.
Oh my. Well, luckily we shouldn't have to do this too often.
No, we should be good now for the rest of the...
Every other game you like is remade 4 times for
PS4
PS4 anyways,
exactly.
So.
Somebody I work with was talking about Disney movies too, and how recently they've been doing like villain movies that center around the villain to explain why the villain's not as bad of a villain.
What, like
Maleficent, Cruella. It just seems like, I don't know, they were doing. He at least he seemed to think they were doing a lot of like redemption arcs for villains.
Yeah. Making the villains more sympathetic.
Yeah, make them more, And I kind of agree, but at the same... Oh, we have to go...
So we gotta go back.
And to the right.
To the right. I've always liked villains. I don't need to have a movie made to make them sympathetic and understandable.
Yeah, that was my thing. Was like, I agree 100% that, you just let the villains be bad. Why do they have to be,
Because if we make them more complicated, they're like real characters then. There's dimensions to them.
And my thing is, when's Disney really going to stop? When they make a Jafar movie and...
I forgot this is that room. Okay, there's one from a Jafar.
Jafar backstory,
Yeah, well, they're going to recast Genie if they do that.
Some villains just don't need backstories, So this is also something that's going to happen after this gets uploaded. So I'm kind of talking to my future self right now. But in June, which is coming up very, very quickly, and this will be uploaded, like I said, probably way past June.
Past that, yeah.
But I guess, and I'm going to ask you this because I don't own an Xbox and I don't really understand much about it. How does Game Pass work for you guys on Xbox?
I don't really have Game Pass.
Oh, you don't have Game Pass?
No, because I don't buy a lot of games, so I don't care if something's $1 or not. Like, I don't do it.
Because a lot of people are talking about the fact how Game Pass is such a good deal and you get so many games with it, and it's like the way of the future or whatever.
It's the way of the future. Lasting days.
And I don't understand how Game Pass works, so when people compare it to other things, I get confused. But basically, PlayStation has decided that it's going to do a 3-tier subscription-based service. Mm-hmm. Right now, I have the most basic, like, they haven't released it yet, but I have PlayStation Plus, which basically is every month, you get a select number, usually around 2. They don't really go crazy with it. Right now, for PlayStation 4 owners, it's 2, and then they usually add a PS5 game in there, so it's technically 3 games that are free. As long as you purchase them during that month, which for the free price, you own them.
Yeah.
And what's nice about it is you didn't have to have them downloaded on your system, and then if you delete them, you lose it forever. It's in your library. You can download it at any point in time, which I thought was pretty good and actually better than Gold. Is that what Xbox has, is Gold? Where you have to have it downloaded, otherwise you lose it? Is that how that works?
No, you can delete stuff as you want and re-download it
at
any time.
Okay. So it works the same then?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay. But anyway, that's what PlayStation Plus does right now, and it also allows you to play online. Those are the 2 things you get out of PlayStation Plus, aside from like cloud-based service and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Well, with right now, PlayStation has something called what is it called? PlayStation. I don't know what it's called. I'm drawing a complete blank, but it allows you to play. You pay so much per month, and you're able to stream games, a collection of games that they were adding to over a long period of time. But it was a separate service. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And the thing that I didn't like about it is you had to stream the game. So if you lost internet connection or were in the middle of the game and you start lagging or whatever, like say you're playing Kingdom Hearts or Chain of Memories, it would, if you didn't have a strong internet connection, you would lag or you would have issues. And that's why I didn't like the streaming service of it. Hang on 1 second.
I want to say it's CP.
Yep.
Fucking CP.
Surprised we haven't learned a new slate recently.
Yeah, it's been a while.
But anyway, I don't have.
It's not sending me back up here.
Oh no, you have to go. You have to go up
and
right.
Then, oh my god.
This was just a dead end.
Whatever. Here's a dead end room for you guys.
I didn't pay attention to that service. You know what I mean? Like, now the thing is, it's mostly older games too that you're doing. Like, it's mostly like a PS3 catalog sort of thing. And so I guess in PlayStation's mind, they're like, people aren't using the service enough. We're going to switch it up. So now what they're doing is they're doing a 3-tier, like I said, a 3-tier system here in June, and they haven't announced everything yet, which is why I'm on the fence. I'm going to wait and see what they actually are going to involve. But the next step up is you pay so much per month and you have access to a larger game library for free. You have all these games for free. There's supposed to be some 300 games included. So part of me is kind of like, yeah, you pay so much per month, but then you get access to all these games. That's a pretty good deal. And they're mostly like PS4 games and a couple PS3 games. You know what I mean? Like, it's mostly like older stuff. They're not going to have the brand new, $60 games. out on the service, which makes sense.
Yeah,
you
that
know.
does make sense.
Didn't the door you need was behind you?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh,
there
yeah,
was
you gotta
no
go
branch
up.
and thing.
Yeah, you gotta go
so
up.
now that I'm getting to the right.
The top tier one is the one I'm interested in because supposedly you're able to. They're going to give you a collection of PS1 and PS2 games to add to the collection,
Which is good.
which would be really good because then, like, say, honestly, we wouldn't need the. Oh, I think you have to activate
God,
something.
I thought it was.
So, for example, not with the game we're doing now, but any digital type game that was on the PlayStation 3 and, you know, like the PS2 and the PS1, you'd be able to just play, you know, on the PS4, which would be really good. But they haven't announced a list of games other than the only game that I saw that was of any interest was like Tekken 2. And I'm like, well, that's great and all, but like, I want a full list, you know. So when it comes out in June, I'm definitely going to look into it and see if it's a viable option. It might include a whole bunch of games that we're able to do. I know the second tier has the newer, like not newer, but the Spider-Man game that came out for PS4 with the Miles Morales expansion pack, which is brand new. You know, so I was like, hey, that's cool right there. You know. All right, but anyway, guys, sorry I rambled on about that. I'm very curious about it, and I hope there's a lot of games on it that makes it worth it. Otherwise, I don't know. I might just keep going the way I'm going because I already have a ton of games. But adding my library of 300 games that I may already own, you know, I don't know. It just depends on the list. So I didn't know if you heard anything about that, though.
No, I have not.
Okay, guys. Next time, more Hollow Bastion.
More Hollow Bastion.
We'll see you guys next time.